What up? It's your boy, Japanese, spiritual trap, whatever you want to call me. You know what I'm saying? Today, all my star seeds, all my chosen ones, what's up? Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, please. So you know when I post again as well, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? I need everybody to share this. You know, chosen ones, what's up? I gotta let y'all know something. And I want y'all to pay attention closely. Alright? Today, I wanted to kind of talk to y'all about how comfortable people are, you know, doing you wrong. And it's crazy because you have different visions in your life than others around you. You know, most people are searching for love in the wrong places and searching for comfort and dysfunction. You know, but you gotta come from amongst them. Don't be a slave to your circumstance. You know what I'm saying? Anybody listening right now, hopefully you guys take this in heed and realize that there's a bigger life out here, and some people are just stuck, mentally and physically stuck in a situation, whether it be like a work situation, whether it be a relationship, whether it be family, not understanding, or you know, you're just down in the mud. But I'll tell you what, I came from nothing, and I continue to grow, okay, and manifest the best and try to become the best version of myself. I want you guys to do the same as well. And the reason why I talk to you guys, the reason why I drop so many videos is because I have a lot on my mind, I have a lot going on. So you guys, you know, come from amongst them, you guys. You know, let's talk about it. Okay, make sure you guys watch till the end, okay? All right, make sure you guys watch to the very end. But yeah, most people are just comfortable, and it's so crazy because us chosen ones, we don't have the same mind as everybody else. We don't have the same mind, so your goals might not align with their goals. You know, you might want to be the first millionaire in your family. You might want to start a business. You might want to, you know, get that LLC going. No weapon to form against you shall prosper. You understand? So you're gonna have these Decepticons and people coming around trying to veer you off. You know, they're gonna be treating you like you don't know what you're talking about or you don't know what you're doing. And I had this situation happen even with my own family, the closest ones, and I said, if I gotta cut my family off because of their personal limitations and their mindset isn't right, you have to move accordingly. Because some people are just comfortable with being, you know, stagnant, not moving around, just not aware of the possibility of life. You know, you can't tell small minds to dream big. And when you're a big dreamer and when they see things in fruition, people are gonna fall by the wayside. And God's gonna reveal these people, you know, one by one, their true colors. Unfortunately, not everybody gonna like you, and that's the true meaning of this post, this video right here. Not everybody gonna like you. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta rock with it. Because if not everybody like you, then you know what I'm saying, you're doing something right. Because not everybody gonna have the same vision as you. Not everybody gonna have the same motives as you. You know, if you're with a girl that's only caring about vanity, and you're trying to be, you know, successful, or you're trying to build, you know, say if, you know, other people are putting priorities, you know, like vanity before, you know, gifts before God's blessings, you know, and they're gonna fall by the wayside before God gives you the blessings. He's just teaching you something before he does it. So if you pay attention closely and read the signs, and people will reveal themselves, trust me, people will reveal themselves. You know, all you gotta do is give somebody the rope. True enough. Unfortunately, that saying is very true. You know what I mean? And when people decide to go out and venture, like the chosen ones, when you guys decide to go out and venture for yourself, you know, people are gonna be trying to start arguing, gonna tell you how bad you are, you know, and you need to respectfully remove yourself. You need to respectfully go where God's telling you to go. You know, me personally, I choose success over love right now. And I'm not talking about, you know, loving others as you want to be treated, but I'm talking about, like, I need to be respected as the chosen one, and you guys need to be respected as the chosen one. Sometimes it's okay to walk this path alone. It's okay to not have anybody around with you. You know, maybe if you understand that people are only in your life for seasons. So I was going to sit down, but I doubt it. I was actually about to just go get some utensils real quick, you know, for my meal, but check the move, right? So if you guys really, really read the signs, and understand that not everybody's going to be for you, and that's perfectly fine. Stay out of negative energy. If that negative energy don't like you, don't fight them. Don't fight the forces of negative energy. You know what I'm saying? You're only gonna slow down your own progress. So, you know, God has a plan for you. So you need to put all trust in the Lord. You know, because people are gonna treat you below average when you're above average. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna try to treat you like you ain't never tried to accomplish nothing or anything. So I'll give you guys a personal one. If anybody has kids, you know, I have kids. And I realized that, you know what, the person I may have had a kid with, you know what I'm saying, doesn't realize that I have no grandparents. I have no parents to lean on, no brother, sister, aunties, everybody, so I can jump off my kid and babysit. You know, it's just me and the mother, you know what I'm saying, out in LA, you know, out in California. And we're doing what we gotta do, but realizing that, you know, before this, you know, this lady that I had a baby with, she had kids before me. She has a son, and the father, you know, is not like me, not a chosen one, not, you know. So, long story short, you know, through the years of having the first kid, you know, I've noticed that, you know, they've been able to, you know, he ran out, and she treated me like I've ever ran out, and all I do is work. I've never, through the grace of God, for 4 years, I've always had an income. God's always made a way, because I walked out on faith. I said, you know what? My baby can struggle with me, but guess what? I used to be homeless, okay, sleeping on the trains. And ever since I brought my daughter out here on my birthday 4 years ago, I ain't never been homeless. I sold CDs, you know, and Lord forbid, you know, you gotta be careful who you lay with too. Be careful who you lay with, because not every, you know, Jezebel spirits will try to bring you down. And I'm not gonna badmouth nobody, because, you know, at the end of the day, you know, that's just a reflection of me, you feel me? So it's really just on a simple fact that you can do it, you know, but other people in your lifetime is going to have different vision. You know, somebody might have a vision, you know, of themselves making themselves aesthetically look better over, you know, making their kids' life better. and at this point in time, I got to move forward, because I'm not even upset about it. I'm just understanding. It took me a couple of days to realize that, you know what, even though somebody's done me wrong in the past, but at the end of the day, somebody does you wrong, you know, you try to be cordial, you try to, you know, be nice. Not even really nice. You realize what's going on. You separate yourself, and they'll feel it. Trust me. You know, once they feel the separation of a chosen one, there's no one like you. You know, there's many are called, few are chosen. You do the great, and when I mean chosen, it's the grace of God that you're on the mission. People are gonna be upset that God chose you for the mission. Now I won't stop until my baby is a millionaire, until she has a better life. It's not even about the money. It's about me knowing that when I roll over, because everybody has a time schedule that God got us on. We're just on borrowed time. We're filthy rags on our best day. But when God chooses you for the mission, and when He chooses you to do what you're doing, your calling, your purpose, other people aren't on their purpose. Trust me, your friends, family. And then when you release yourself from a lot of things that was holding you back, you know, watch how God blesses you. God's been giving me so much since I said, you know what, I'm done. I deserve better. Or, you know what, I choose success for 500. I choose my purpose for 500. I choose my Lord's will for, and Lord's gonna bless you once you choose His will. And then people, I kid you not, I'm getting, you know, women just sharing with me. I'm like, yo, I owe this one girl, I owe you. Because, you know, she's trying to bring me food all the time. I'm like, dude, you know what I'm saying? She's not even my girl. It's not even like that, but it's just, I have to, like, you know, she sees something that, you know, I want to help her in her music, and she wants to help me. You know, I don't know how she wants to really help me, but that's the thing. I don't know what people want from me. I got people hitting me up from back home. I got everybody starting to see the glow, and it's like, nobody really talks about this in the chosen one community, right when you get your glow, or when you're glowing, or God, and you got to be humble. I'm trying to be humble as possible about this for you guys, chosen ones. And when you put the liquor down, when you put the weed down, and you start changing your life, start eating better. I'm thinking about going pescatarian. It's 2 days now, pescatarian. I just feel like, you know what, at the end of the day, you know, when you start making improvements, people around you see it, and then you start seeing that you don't align with everybody. And it's okay if you guys fall out, because not everybody's gonna like you. Look, this one guy that I work with, I'm gonna give you another situation. If you guys have work issue problems, I have this one guy that disrespects me, but then when I shut down and just don't pay him no mind, now it's disrespect. So what I did is I created enough distance where, you know, I just don't talk to him. I don't speak to him. The work environment, I mean, so bad that it's literally through text message. I only text him, you know, letting him know like, hey, and then he let me know that he doesn't want to be a team player. And when people will tell you they don't want to be your team player, you have to listen to them. When they tell you, they'll tell you how they feel about you by the way they treat you. You know, because a complete stranger will support your dreams over people that know you, that people will be around you, people that listen to you. Don't be telling everybody your problems either, because then that's how people get you. You know, people are so in this world where we listen to everybody and we're trying to gain commonalities, you know what I'm saying? But familiarity breeds disrespect in this world, unfortunately. So you gotta keep people at a distance, unfortunately, as chosen ones. That's why we try to tell you guys, be of God and be isolated, come from amongst them, you know, because, you know, at the end of the day, you don't deserve negativity. You don't deserve to be in an environment or around people that are gonna draw you further away from your peace and happiness. And all we want to do is find peace, happiness. It'll never be 100%, you know, but you just want to make sure that, you know, you're walking with the grace of God. Things do happen, you know, unfortunate circumstances. So you want to live this life to the fullest. And some people just, you know, they're more concerned about what's on their phone, more concerned about what the other person's doing, more concerned about things that don't even really matter to a chosen one. You understand? Like, when you're on your mission and you don't have that support system, so, you know, we don't talk about the people that have a great support system. Like, I don't have family. I cut all my family off because they don't understand, you know, and I'm waiting for God to bless me with a good woman, a woman of God, not one of these, you know, face tattoos everywhere, hitting the club all the time, or wanting a man to work for them. And you know, because I'm a hard worker, you know, I work for the Lord. I work for the Lord's purpose that he brought me here for. I feel like nobody should be sitting around, you know, wasting God's time waiting for somebody else to provide for them. That's just my point of view. But, you know, to each his own, you know, on that note. But let's just break it down, you guys. Yeah, you know, times get rough. Times get a little lonely, but you're not lonely because you're with God. So don't feel like you're alone. You know, you're good. You know, reach out to another chosen one if you have to. You know, embrace your talents. You know, like I said, your purpose is everything. And if you decide to stay on that, oh, we go here. Oh, we gotta get to Noodle World. And you just gotta rock by yourself sometimes. And it's okay to rock by yourself, you know what I'm saying? If you rock by yourself, God will see that, and you know God will always provide. So I think that He's always gonna provide. That grabs me. Oh, they didn't close down this store. Oh damn! I don't want none of this.
Yeah,
I don't want none of this either. So anywho's, so yeah, you guys, just make sure you guys stay in your prayer closet. You know, find your peace. You know, even if you need to separate. You know, I feel like not everybody's they're gonna start off with the same commonalities, but sooner or later people are gonna reveal themselves in their true purpose and their true meaning. Does it line with yours? Like my guy right here, he got a Corvette. You know, if you dream of having a Corvette, you dream of, you know, being successful, you dream of being financially abundant. This is what we're talking about. We're talking about financially abundance here. People don't see the financial abundance in their face. They only see for the right now, because they don't see that, you know, people treat you like a liability when really you're the asset. And that's really what this video might just be titled. People look at you as liability and treat you like a liability when they have other liabilities in their life. That, you know, people walking around with, you know, open wounds and treating people, you know, the same way somebody's doing them wrong. And that ain't right, because you're a child of God. You know, you don't want to hurt nobody, and you just want to figure out how come these circumstances keep happening where I keep coming up short. Well, keep faith. You know, I've been out here 8 years, and things are kind of just now starting to click, and I've been through struggles, and I'm still going through it. But I wouldn't really call it a struggle, though. I call it God's making a way, and No matter if I just meet God, don't meet God 50%, meet him 100%. But people are going to be treating you like liabilities when you actually are the bag. People are going to fumble the bag. You know, your ex just fumbled the bag. Your husband, your wife that cheated on you, that was talking to other people or entertaining, you know, other people while treating you like a liability. You know, while only just harnessing and blood sucking and, you know, energy vampires. That's what I'll call them. And when you catch on to the energy vampires and you're just tired of being tired, I think you're just over it. So me personally, I'm over it. And I hope everybody else is going through something that's really just over it, just going to just figure it out and just like, you know what, God got me. You know, I just had to reposition myself and, you know, get myself together with the Lord and start and seek him in all his glory. And that's what you'll do. You know, anything that God has for you, you know, is definitely in his glory, and he'll never leave a chosen one out. He'll never leave a chosen one out for too long. There's lessons to be learned in your dismay. There's lessons to be learned in chaos, okay? And the lesson to be learned is you have to remove yourself from the chaos, or you're gonna keep going. I'm telling you guys, listen to the end. And it's just crazy. I told you guys, the better it gets to the end. And if you guys realize that your full potential, it might just be somewhere else, you know, then go for it. And not to mention, this is for anybody that's working on themselves. You should always work on yourself first before you include anybody. Make yourself an asset, you know, and then you'll draw another asset. And then you guys combine and take over the world. And you guys, that's called generational wealth. Okay, everybody wondering, putting $1 to it, but who matches you, who fits you like a glove? You know, your family won't fit you like a glove. Your friends won't fit you like a glove. Your friends are going to fall by the wayside. Friends are going to talk behind you. You think that your friends are going to be happy that, oh, look at this dude, look at this girl. He think he chosen. Look at him, she thinks she chosen. You think they're going to be happy you started your business? You think they're going to be happy you going to school? You think they proud of you? They'll say it, but in the back of their mind, they can't get like you. You know, unfortunately, I've wondered, I'm like, why can't this person think like, you know, common sense ain't that common? Because we're not the common folk. You understand? And when you start realizing that, you know, you got your dreams, aspirations, where your goals, your purpose is bigger than your situation, you're going to change it. You're going to change the people around you for sure. Like, if you think about it, like, if you go to the zoo, you know, they're in their environment, they're in their habitat, animals, see, people compare people to animals all the time, but animals don't have a God. I mean, they have a God, but they don't have like a system of a belief. You know what I'm saying? So you got a system of belief. You got a higher calling, because we're a higher species. We're God. We're God beasts. We're God. So if you take one molecule of God's spirit, the Holy Spirit, you can move mountains. You know, like I said, life has clouds and you're the mountain. Don't let nothing move you. You know, people are gonna be trying to, oh, you're emotional. No, actually, you know, keep your emotions in check. Actually, I got my emotions in check right now. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? What can they say? And just be like, I'm tired of being tired. That's it, respectfully. And you know what? You're gonna be appreciated somewhere. You know, people are gonna let you down. Let's just be real. Anybody gonna let you down, but you gotta measure what's the letdown. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect. You know, but I'm waiting for who God wants from me. You know, whether it be friends, but when like I said, I'm staying away from those people, staying away from those things that just don't like me for me. You know, don't like me for being a chosen one. And the reason why I say I'm a chosen one is because everybody else fell to the wayside. A lot of my friends, rest in peace, passed away. A lot of my friends are in jail, and I'm still on this mission. I've had plenty fuck ups. Excuse my French, but I had plenty mess ups. You know, I had times where I could have gave up. I had times where, you know, I've been in a jail cell. You know, I've been drunk. I've been passed over, looked over, and now it's my time. And it's like, you know what? If you don't, you're gonna miss the train. You realize that if you don't get on board with what God got for you, you're gonna miss the train. He'll let you miss that train too. You see it all the time, you know, because people align themselves with people that don't align with their true calling. I told you guys it's gonna be good. So Like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully this reaches people. Share this, please, with 5 people, 10 people, whatever you need to do with your family members, your friends, even your enemies. Pray for your enemies. Pray for the ones that with no weapon formed against you shall prosper. So pray for them. You feel me? Don't wish bad on them. They try to do you wrong. Just pray for them. Yeah, that's all you gotta do. And can I get a fork, please? A fork? You guys got a fork? Yes, sirski. Thank you. So yeah, I just had to grab a fork real quick. But I was just walking around talking to y'all too as well. I was like, yeah, I'll go to the store, but let's just walk around and talk to my chosen ones. I appreciate everybody that stayed to the end. It's been a long 20 minutes. I'm sorry to keep you. I told you it was gonna be good in the end. But yeah, don't let nobody break your faith. Don't let nobody break your spirit. Because you got this, when you walk in the room, you light it up. People can't handle that. You got so much energy going. People can't take the fact that, who does he think he is? Who does she think she is? They supposed to be chosen. They perfect. They ain't, nobody's perfect. We mess up all the time. But you got to make sure that you stay grounded with the Lord, and He's gonna guide you through your mishaps. Trust me. Oh, we're gonna go this way. So you guys, whatever you believe in, but your higher source, okay? Whatever you believe in and whatever you believe you'll achieve, trust me. And you guys know that too. All my chosen ones that know that, and they're stuck in a situation around people, get away from them. Get away from the people that are blocking your blessings. You might be missing out on the best thing that ever happened to you. You know what I'm saying? It's just a real situation, and that's real life. And unfortunately, we don't learn this in school. They don't teach you to surround yourself with the right people. They might, but they really don't tell you that, hey man, you're special. Everybody's special, but not everybody's going to tap into that special person that they need to be, who they want to be. It's taken me 8 years and finally getting some fruitation around here, but not knowing I was planting seeds for a harvest. When you're planting your seeds for a harvest, you won't see it grow on day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. And people want you to grow a harvest overnight, because you're the chosen one. So you have all this confidence, and you have this belief in where you want to go and what you want to do. And you just need to reevaluate people. If you're starting out on your journey, reevaluate real quick who's in your life and who needs to be. Trust me, it's going to work out for you. And when you remove yourself, hit back this video and say, that's the best thing that ever happened to me. I needed this. I'm just trying to share my light and share what I'm going through with other people. People will treat you like a liability when you're the asset. Now shorty, she talking to other dudes, entertaining other dudes. I gotta come from amongst her. Soul ties cut. I've been celibate for 15 and 16 days now. It's time to cut ties, and guys will open my eyes after seeing that. He showed me, after years of trying to overcome and understand, trying to make things work. It won't work. You ever try to put on a shoe that's too small and your shoes are just really big? You got King Kong feet. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like you got ugly feet, because I got ugly feet. But what I'm saying is like, you ever try to put on a shoe the wrong way, the left foot on the right foot? Or you ever try putting on a shoe that's too small? That's life. You got to find people that fit you. You got to find the right crowd. When somebody asks me today, how you doing today? I'm chilling, man. I'm just trying to find my tribe. You feel what I'm saying? That's all. Like, I put the tools together and give some things away. You didn't give some things away to create your. How do you become a bigger asset? You give your talents away for free. You give love for free. This guy I know out here making. I didn't know he made music or whatever. I see him, on Hollywood, Boulevard, whatever. Say what's up to him. We was in the trenches together. In the basement studios in Hollywood. And I see him on the boulevard and I say, what's up, bro? We're in Hollywood, but I don't act Hollywood. That's what he said, and that's real shit. Like, we might be in Hollywood, but we don't act Hollywood. You can't just walk by somebody and know them and not say anything. People do that all the time. Okay, they'll treat you like a liability when you're the asset. So how to make yourself a bigger asset? What you do is you give stuff for free. So I see him, he sends me his music. I accidentally called him trying to call somebody else. you know. And this is just yesterday. I seen him calling me, and I called him by accident. You know, we topping it up, we start talking, and long story short, he sends me some music. It's probably one of the best songs I've ever heard in a while. I'm like, wow, this kid is talented. We know the same people. We start talking, we know the same people. The song, we're more alike than we thought. He's like, you know, because the exterior only shows so much. But when he told me, man, I was going through, you don't know what people are going through. You don't know what somebody goes through. It's like, man, I go through mental health, and I go through anxiety too. You got to get away from around them people that give you anxiety, that bring the worst out of you. You know what I'm saying? That try to bring the worst out of you. You just gotta separate yourself. So once you separate yourself, people will see that. But with this guy, I feel like when he told me that he suffers from mental health, I was like, wow, another black brother admitting that he has mental health problems. And we as black community, we shy away from telling ourselves that, he's not. And if you do, find an outlet: music, writing, drawing, journaling, YouTube. Start your YouTube, start a business, get out of that slump. Find something to calm yourself down. Spiritual baths always work. Some people take shrooms. I don't drink, I don't smoke. But this guy, we have so much in common. It's like, wow, we're just out here trying to make it. And it's like, he sounds so good. It's like, you know what? I give him my studio for free. Come with your engineer, work on what you need to work on, but I'll give it to you for free. And that's what you gotta do sometimes. You gotta give stuff away for free. And then things are gonna come back tenfold, I promise you. And if you do that, things will work out. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You know what it is. It's your boy Japanese, and I'm gone.